It is amazing news. Dad, why don't you look happier about it?
Well, Uncle Adam's probably still in shock, huh? I think we all are. We didn't think the doctors were going to be able to find the match.
Oh, well, they didn't. Dad did.
Mm-hmm. How did you know this person was going to be a match?
I think they could use a minute.
What is going on?
Several years ago, I was doing a business trip in California, and I met a woman in a winery.
A woman?
Yes. Her name was Sonia Reyes. We were both single, consenting adults. We both thought it was just for that one night, and then we went our separate ways. Some years later, I got a call out of the blue with Sonia telling me that I'd fathered her child. He was about 8 years old by that time.
I have a brother?
Yeah. A DNA test proved it. Sonia told me that she didn't want me to be part of her son's life. But she did want some money to support him. I sent her the cash she asked for. And then I never saw her again. I think she took Miguel and left the country.
So when you found out JR was sick and needed a donor, you tracked him down.
I asked Tad to find Sonia.
But let me get this straight. You have another child running around somewhere?
And he's going to save my life?
Miguel is on his way to Pine Valley right now.
So she insisted on going back to Wildwood.
And you let her?
What do you mean? What am I supposed to do? Keep her locked up in a castle for the rest of her life? She's got to be free to make her own decisions, Jake. And I guess I'm hoping with a little time she'll come to her senses and she'll get away from that
So that's
psychopath.
your plan. You hand her over to Hayward and see what happens. Do I have to remind you that he's the guy that's got a black belt in brainwashing?
I don't have any other options.
Oh, you don't?
Jake. No, I don't.
Really? How about this? How about you fight? How about you fight for your girl? Fight for what you believe in. Fight to get her back.
Fighting for Greenlee is not the problem. It's fighting against her. Jake, she's convinced that we don't belong together anymore, okay? And she thinks that if we force this, that somehow we're going to get hurt again. And frankly, after everything that she's been through, I can understand why she feels that way.
All right, but Ryan, you believe in your heart that she's wrong. You have to find a way to change her mind, right?
The first thing that I have to do is I have to prove that she can trust me again, and that's what I'm doing. And then by letting her go, it's the best way to accomplish that.
So you let her go. She ends up with Hayward. She might even marry him. Then what? You know, hope, Ryan. Hope only gets us so far.
Hope is all I have.
This is a private wedding. Get out.
Gladly. Just as soon as you give me the new keys to my office.
What part of my company, my office, didn't you understand? Do I need to speak slower?
No, you need to grow up. You can change the locks. You can crash the computer system. You can even sick your father on me up with all of this legal advice, but I am not leaving my daughter's company.
This has nothing to do with Kendall. You want fusion for yourself. Not happening.
Ladies, please. I promised the Reverend we'd get through the ceremony this time.
Well, I have no intention of stopping it.
Stopping what?
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Did you follow me here?
Call it a hunch.
Call it whatever you want. Just get her out of here.
So you can marry him?
Dad, we've been over this. If you really want to help me, get Erica out of fusion and my face.
You know, I hoped and I prayed that time you spent at the castle with Ryan would get through to you.
You knew he took me there?
Honey, I gave him my blessing.
And David, you certainly have mine. Ryan deserves far better than Greenlee.
Is that why you're so willing to be a witness? You want me to marry David so you can have Ryan all to yourself.
All I want is fusion. Just give me my keys and I will be on my way.
Over my dead body.
Careful.